Welcome to the Personality Guru. INTPs are often mistaken as being aloof or unemotional. But the truth is, INTPs experience anger and other emotions just like everyone else. The only difference is that we express our anger differently. We, INTPs, tend to bottle up our anger until it explodes. And when it does, it can be pretty intense. Today, let's talk about the stages of INTP anger. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the Personality Guru and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Anger is a very normal emotion, something everyone experiences in their lives. For some people, this is something that happens more frequently. For others, it seems easier to avoid becoming angry over most things. The issue with experiencing anger is that some people choose to repress this, and that can often make it worse in the long run. Bottling up those feelings is something that causes people to lack the ability to properly process their emotions in a healthy and manageable way. Everyone has their way of processing and dealing with emotions, especially when it comes to anger. Understanding how each time experiences these emotions is an important step towards understanding them better as well. INTPs experience feelings of anger, but this isn't always something they express outwardly. They can be somewhat reserved about expressing emotions and find it more natural to keep these things to themselves. INTPs prefer to focus on rational thought and can tend to avoid their emotions in favor of this. For them, it is easier to focus on logic and critical thinking, whereas feelings can become a bit confusing and tricky for them. This is something that can cause the INTP to repress their anger, which ultimately leads to it coming out in other ways without them realizing why. Repressing those emotions can be worse for the INTP and those around them, but it can be hard for them to figure out ways to process what they are feeling. 1. Avoidance of the phase. In the avoidance of phase, INTPs will do everything possible to avoid angering the person or situation that which they are angry about. This might include staying silent when they want to speak up or covering their discomfort with sarcasm. The avoidance phase can last for a while. INTPs are aware of the discomfort a certain person or situation is causing them, but they try to rationalize it away. 2. The build-up phase. In the build-up phase, INTPs will start to become more irritable than uncomfortable. This is the phase where the INTP recognizes that person or situation is angering them, but they're not quite sure how to deal with it. The build-up phase can last for a few hours, days, or even weeks. It all depends on how long it takes for the INTP to process their feelings and decide they're angry. This phase is often the most dangerous phase for the INTP anger. This is when we're most likely to overanalyze the reason for these negative feelings and end up getting overwhelmed. At the end of this phase, the INTP isn't able to rationalize their anger away. They'll move on to the next phase. 3. The confrontation phase. In the confrontation phase, INTPs will finally confront the person or situation that's angering them. This might be done calmly or rationally, or it might be done in a very heated manner. This is the stage where the INTP is ready to deal with their anger, and they want the person or situation to know it. This is also the stage where the INTP is most likely to say things they regret later on. I should mention that some INTPs bypass this phase completely and go straight to the next one if they're the avoidant type or they're just too angry to talk it out. 4. The explosive anger phase. This is the stage where the INTP anger explodes. We can be very intense during this stage, and we're not afraid to let our anger show. We're not rational or logical at this stage. We're just wanting to let our anger out. This stage can last for a few minutes or hours. It all depends on how long it takes for the INTP anger to dissipate. This is a stage where we are most likely to say things we regret later on, and it is also the stage where we most likely to damage relationships. 5. The resolution phase. In the resolution phase, the INTP anger dissipates and we return to our normal state. We'll usually apologize for anything we said or did during the explosion phase. This is also the stage where we'll try to fix any damage we caused during the explosion phase. We'll often do this by overcompensating our anger with acts of kindness. The resolution phase is when we try to make things right again, and it is also the stage where we learn from our mistakes and try to find a better way to deal with our anger next time. That is it from us. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. See you in the next video.